Hello and welcome to an introductory guide to growing your customer base. I am Mar DiCarlo. I am the founder of the International Parenting and Health Institute, which was founded in 2009 and is currently represented in 63 countries around the world. We have pioneered a wealth of certification programs, from the first baby planner certification program to the first holistic pregnancy and child sleep consultant program, integrative adult sleep coach program, pre-post-natal nutrition coach certification program, eco consultant program, and our breastfeeding educator program. I am also the founder of Mar DiCarlo Enterprises, the Association of Professional Sleep Consultants, and the author of 3 books. My latest book is Awakening Through Sleep, a transformational and spiritual guide for pregnancy, adult, and child sleep. This topic is one of my favorite topics to discuss, especially in today's day and age where there is so much information out there. And so it brings me a lot of joy to share with you my experience and perspectives on growing your customer base. The very first place we're going to begin is with understanding that growing your customer base is about engaging, building, and maintaining positive relationships. Yes, it is wonderful to use the AI that's available to us, and it is great to use tools like the squeeze pages, the funnels. However, nothing will replace the power of direct engagement, building, and maintaining those positive relationships. For those of you that do this, you're going to continue to have the upper hand from those businesses that then will continue to just solely depend on automation. The first step to getting clients is to become your client. Put yourself in their shoes, talk their talk. Surround yourself in the environments your clients spend time in. Get to know them, understand their needs. Secondly, skillfully communicate what you offer and how they will benefit from your services. Be genuine and personable in your approach. And will you face some challenges along the way? Of course you will, but that's normal and can be easily overcome with sound preparation. Having an interest in your client is very important, because when you have a business, naturally you may want to discuss and share the benefits of your business and make it all about your business, with the intention, of course, of how it benefits your clients. But what your client may hear, or your potential client may hear, is, this is about my business. And they might not necessarily relate or resonate when you are speaking from a place that is primarily with the foundation of coming from your business to your client. However, if you are speaking from a place of, let me know more about you, I would like to understand what your current challenges are. What have you tried overcoming that you've had a difficult time with? What have you tried that has worked or not worked? When you're engaging with your potential client and you're spending the time to get to know them and asking them questions about them, they're going to naturally have more interest in you. And they're going to also have an opportunity to gain trust for you. And yes, there will be some people that, for a variety of reasons, may not continue to pursue your services, although you've connected with them on a deeper level. But that's always going to happen. Regardless, if you make it about your client and you understand what their needs are and the challenges that they are facing, that they've had a hard time overcoming, you're going to gain more trust. You're going to gain more of a following than if you are just solely talking about your business and how your business can service your clients. The master keys of selling. Some schools of thought say that the master keys of selling are asking and listening. By asking the right questions to your clients, you can determine what they want most. But in order to do that, you must be a fabulous listener. Most often, we spend too much time pushing our products and services, which is what I just spoke about, coming from our own self interest rather than thoroughly understanding what our client wants. Also, part of the reasoning we may feel that we have to sell our clients on our business is because we may suffer from imposter syndrome. We may doubt ourselves. We might feel like if we share more knowledge and more information about our business, our clients will then naturally find us valuable. However, it's quite the opposite. When we spend more time asking the right questions, active listening, allowing our clients to share more about themselves, this is where you're going to gain, once again, that trust and likability from your clients to pursue working with you. Create valuable and relatable content. Research and learn what topics in your industry are being most talked about right now. What problems are your audience looking to solve? Engage your audience by asking questions, running polls, or surveys. Listen to their feedback and comments. And then write articles and posts addressing your audience's questions, interests, and feedback. There are so many ways that you can research and learn what topics in your industry are being most talked about, from Facebook groups to Instagram Reels to TikTok Reels on YouTube. You can do a search and just see what are people relating to, what are they talking about, what are the hot topics in my industry right now. And then you can simply put together content with your response and your perspective to these very hot topics. And that is one way to begin engaging and providing valuable and relatable content to your audience. Collaborate with like-minded colleagues. Collaborating with like-minded colleagues who share your mission and audience is an effective way of gaining exposure and growing your client base. Some examples include collaborating on presentation, whether online or in person, doing a Facebook or Instagram live together to discuss hot topics that interest your audience, offering a complimentary presentation to your local preschools, prenatal centers, obstetricians, etc., in your specific industry. These are some examples. Find someone that may not be your exact profession. So let's just say that you are a nutrition coach. You may work with a personal trainer. You may contact a personal trainer to collaborate with them. You may contact a physical therapist, a masseuse. Same if you're a sleep coach. You contact a personal trainer, a yoga instructor. So someone that is related to your industry and you can collaborate with, and it makes sense because you're complementing one another. It could be a doctor connecting with a coach. It could be a coach connecting with also a product, a specific product that is very beneficial and can provide value to your client base. Keep in mind that you will find people that you will reach out to and may not resonate with your work and may turn you down. Keep moving forward because you will align with people. And while you may align with people, there will be people that turn you down. It's part of the journey. So don't allow yourself to be discouraged just because you will have rejection along the way. Continue to move forward and believe in yourself because these collaborations are very important. So when someone says no, keep in mind there will be someone that says yes. And take that no as an opportunity, a great opportunity that that person has saved you time and energy from a misalignment where you will naturally be aligned with someone who resonates with your work. Create a Facebook group that provides overall support for a community of members interested in solutions for problems you solve. There are also other platforms like School and others that have come forward that you can join. I'm just naming Facebook because that's one of the most popular ones, but there are many out there, and you can research what works best. Include community guidelines and management oversight to ensure a continuous positive experience. Prepare a brochure or media kit about your business and service and reach out to your local clinic, wellness center, or mom's community group. Offer a free introductory presentation about your services and how your audience can benefit from them. Include what makes you unique and the credibility and value behind your educational training. And for example, with my company, the International Parenting and Health Institute, this is what we teach our professionals. And we share with them, go ahead and share confidently that you're certified through our organization. That really supports your credibility, having that additional certification, because people value and understand that when you go through additional training, you're very serious about your work. Networking and referrals. Cultivate relationships with colleagues, industry peers, and potential referral sources. Nurture referral relationships. Consistently follow up, offer referrals, and find ways to support referral partners. Attend industry events. Actively participate in conferences, workshops, or meetups to connect with potential referral sources. Track and analyze referrals. Monitor the effectiveness of your referral relationships and adjust your approach as needed. Offer value and expertise. Provide valuable insights, resources, or assistance to your network to build trust and credibility. Leverage online platforms. Use social media and professional networking platforms to expand your digital presence and reach. Provide exceptional service. Deliver high quality work and exceptional customer service to encourage referrals from satisfied clients. Express gratitude. Regularly thank your referral partners and celebrate the success of your collaborative efforts. This takes work. And if you love what you do and you're passionate about what you're doing, this will not feel like work. This will feel like you're expanding everything that you're doing and raising it to a whole new level. Okay. So that is why I also share with people, make sure you love what you do. If you're involved in something because you think it's a good idea, people have told you it's a good idea, you are doing it because you want to be of service and you feel that this is what people need, but your heart and soul is not in it, it's going to feel like work. And with any kind of business, as a business owner, to really get ahead, especially in today's day and age when you have so much exposure to so many companies all at once, right? And so many voices and so much information coming, the ones that are standing out and getting ahead are the ones that are full of passion and energy, and they're just giving it their all. And it requires your all. So this is a really great time to evaluate, how passionate am I about what I'm doing? Why did I get involved in this business? Why do I do what I do? Sometimes we lose our passion because maybe we're burnt out. We um, forget why we started. We start to doubt ourselves because, we hit a challenge along the way, right? We become a bit stagnant. Things like that happen. But taking a step back, reminding ourselves why you love to do what you do, why you're so passionate, why you started this to begin with, that can help to refuel and re-energize your passion. And for a small group of you, it might be, you know what? I thought I really wanted to do this, but you know what? This is really not what I want to do in my heart of hearts. And so this might be a good time to realize that you want to redirect your path. Maybe it's to something similar or something completely different. Just make sure that you're absolutely passionate and you're committed to your business. Optimizing your website. Building an effective coaching website that converts visitors into clients requires a strategic approach to key elements. These elements include a clear and compelling value proposition, user friendly navigation, engaging content, a compelling call to action. By optimizing these aspects, you can create a website that effectively represents your coaching expertise and guides potential clients through the decision-making process. One of the things that I have my professionals do is I have them themselves close their eyes for about 5 seconds, open their eyes, and tell me what they first notice about their website. Is it their logo? Is it the motto? Is it something else? Is it a picture? Then I have them survey their friends and colleagues and family members and ask them, hey, when you visit my website, what is the first thing that stands out to you? What message is coming across? Do you find it user friendly? Is it easy to get in contact with me? Okay, so begin to survey those around you to support your effectiveness of your website and how strong your message is being received. If it is strong or not strong, this is vital because you may have the greatest of desires and a tremendous amount of passion for what you do. However, your website might not be reflecting that appropriately. So you want to ensure that your website aligns with your passion, with your message, and is user friendly. Leverage partnerships, identifying synergies with complementary businesses, as I've spoken about before, co-marketing initiatives with aligned brands, joint product development with industry leaders, strategic alliances to expand market reach. So partnerships, relationships, those are at the forefront of your business because there's always going to continue being expansion. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. One of my favorite African proverbs. Client experience, customer service. So these are client satisfaction rates from 0 to 100%. You can see timely response is at 90%. Knowledgeable assistance, 85%. Personalized approach at 92%. There's that personalization, that engagement, getting to know your client. Issue resolution at 88%. And overall satisfaction at 93%. But if we're really looking at the top two, besides the overall satisfaction, we're looking at a personalized approach and a timely response. If you get too busy that you are unable to respond right away to your emails, to your phone calls, hire an assistant. Get an intern if you can't afford to hire an assistant right away. But get the help that you need so that these things can start to happen and you can ensure that those reaching out to you are having a wonderful client experience. Because even if they decide not to work with you right away and they have a great experience with you and they're satisfied with their experience with you, they will refer you. They will remember you and they will refer you. And that is what you want. SEO. Many of us are aware that SEO is a really great way to grow your client base, to gain more exposure to your business. With that said, I do want to share with you that the number one way, even with all the technology that there is, that is very useful and beneficial to us, the number one way to grow your business still is based on word of mouth. Your customer experience, their satisfaction, everything that I just shared with you about customizing, getting back to them on time, and their overall satisfaction plays a big role. So while we absolutely want to utilize SEO to our advantage, keep in mind that the client experience and word of mouth referrals are still going to be the most advantageous for you. So don't just rely on SEO alone, although you will continue to hear the importance of it. It is important, but it is complementary to everything else that you are doing to grow your client base. So with SEO, if you offer in-person coaching or want to target local clients, focus on local SEO. This involves optimizing your business for local searches like health coach near me or sleep consultant in your city. You would want to create and maintain a Google business profile, ensuring your information, address, phone number, hours is accurate and up to date. You want to publish blog posts, guides, and videos that address the specific problems and questions your potential clients have, which we talked about before. By providing valuable content, you establish yourself as an authority and attract traffic to your site. What matters along with this is the use of long tail keywords, phrases that are more specific and less competitive to target niche audiences. For example, instead of using wellness coach, you would use something like wellness coaching for busy moms or holistic health tips for entrepreneurs. So you would get very specific in your blog posts, in your guides, in your videos with these key words. Backlinks are links from other reputable websites to your own. They signal to search engines that your content is valuable and trustworthy. You can build backlinks by guest blogging, collaborating with other health and wellness sites, or being featured on podcasts or in online articles related to your niche, as we talked about earlier. Use tools like Google Analytics and Google Search Console to track your website traffic, keyword rankings, and user behavior. This data helps you understand what content resonates with your audience and where you can improve. Regularly review and update your content to keep it fresh, relevant, and aligned with the latest trends and client needs. With SEO, it's a long-term strategy. So you want to ensure that you're consistent in publishing content, updating your website, and analyzing performance. Over time, your visibility will grow and you'll attract more potential clients searching for services like yours. And as I also mentioned, the more you put yourself out there, the more you're going to engage and attract those clients and then drive more of them to your website and to everything that you are doing. Also, you can utilize things like Upwork or Fiverr, where you can hire independent contractors that specialize in SEO, in backlinks, in ensuring that your website is healthy and optimized for SEO. They can also help to evaluate and provide you guidance and even set your website up with the key words that are going to be most useful for your coaching business. And what's great about these independent contractors is that the prices range. So depending on your budget, you can utilize someone that is fitting into your current budget. And in addition to that, there are reviews of them, so you can ensure that they also have experience, they have 5-star reviews, and they're trustworthy to work with. You want to ensure you do that. Now, I want to just track back to the client testimonials and that relationship or that correlation with SEO. So I talked about how you can utilize client testimonials if they're in the media, if they're doing interviews and things like that. And also their experiences with you by putting reviews on Yelp, on Google, on your website, and so forth. And another great way for you to have the SEO strengthen is by doing client interviews, providing authentic testimonials. These interviews can be live or they can be recorded. And these would show real life success stories of the clients that you've worked with that have benefited from your coaching. Hearing directly from clients helps potential customers trust your services as they see tangible evidence of your impact. They also become very inspired by these stories because maybe they can relate to what the client is going through. And then they can see, that's me. Wow, I want to work with this coach. Interviews offer a chance to understand your client's experiences and perspectives, and this feedback can help you identify what aspects of your coaching are most effective and where improvements can be made. You also may discover new pain points or desires that your clients have, helping you refine your offerings and tailor your content to address these needs. And so by showcasing client progress and transformation, you provide a glimpse into your coaching methods in your style, and at the same time, your potential clients and customers gain an understanding of the success they can also have with you. So featuring clients in interviews can make them feel valued, appreciated, strengthen your relationship with them. This sense of recognition can also lead to increased client loyalty and potentially more referrals. Because again, at the end of the day, the word of mouth is still the strongest when it comes to marketing. Another way that you can grow your client base is by leveraging your personal network, as well as offering free discounted coaching sessions. Oftentimes, we get so caught up on growing our client base from the outside and from people that we don't know, when in fact, leveraging our own personal network, reaching out to friends, family, acquaintances, spreading the word, informing them of what we're doing. This is a great way to bring them in and also to spread the word about you. Many of your initial clients may come from your personal connections, especially if you are just starting out as a new business. Also, in the beginning, you may want to offer free or heavily discounted coaching sessions in exchange for testimonials, reviews, and referrals. This helps build credibility and word of mouth marketing. Now, note about that. For pricing, it's important not to undervalue yourself at the very beginning. You can get caught up in a situation where you price yourself too low, and then as a result, you're going to have to raise the prices when you start really putting in more of the work and when you start building your business and gaining more clientele. As most of us already know, people don't like when prices are raised. They enjoy when prices are dropped. So in order to support this process best, one of the great ways to get around this is by stating your actual price. Let's say you are charging $100 to $125 an hour. Usually coaching can range anywhere from $75 to $125, give or take, okay? Give or take. It depends on a number of factors. With that said, let's say you price yourself at $100 an hour. You can say, I am going to be in this new launch, I'm going to be offering a limited time offer for the first coaching session for free. Normally the value is $100. Or you can say, I'm offering a 50% discount on my current coaching services for the first month. So what you're doing is you are maintaining your value, and at the same time you're maintaining that value, you're giving people a great offer so they understand, okay, wow, this coach is priced at this value, and that's what they associate with you with. And at the same time, they're understanding they're getting a great deal for your actual value. So that's a way that you can get around that. And then also, in addition to that, what's really important is that you have a contract in place. Always make sure when you're working with free or discounted sessions, in the same way that you would offer a full paid session, a client agreement and contract, that you still have a contract in place, especially when it's free, because that's when there can be boundaries crossed a little bit easier. That's when clients may not take it so seriously if they know, oh, well, it's free, so I have nothing to lose if I'm not fully committed to the process, or if I don't show up and cancel last minute. And this is not always intentional, right? However, it happens. So ensure from the very beginning, in the same way you have for your full paid clients, that you still have a contract agreement for the free and discounted sessions, so that your clients are aware of this professional process and what's involved, their commitment and their accountability. Collect testimonials and reviews. Positive testimonials and reviews are a great way to build your client base and spread the word. Share your clients' positive feedback. Also, celebrate your clients and their successes by working with you. For example, your client did a recent media interview. They wrote an article that was featured in the local paper or in a national editorial, for example. Let's say that your client spoke at an event. All of these things you can feature. In addition to that, you can also share direct reviews. After your client works with you, thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure to service you and support you in overcoming your challenges. It would help me to have a review of your experience with me. And then you can actually have that on a Google, on a Yelp. You can also have it on a SurveyMonkey where they can write it on there. There are many ways to make it easy for your clients to collect that information, or you can collect that information from your clients. Write a guest blog, create a YouTube channel or a podcast. Choose a platform where potential clients can get to know you and where you can regularly express your perspective, insights, and expertise. You can also invite guests to your platform, such as well known influencers, colleagues, clients, to share their stories and positive experiences with you. This is important because the more you put yourself out there, the more of an opportunity you're giving people to get to know you. It might feel a little scary at first. You might feel vulnerable. You might second guess yourself. And part of this journey is being very compassionate with yourself and letting go of not being perfect. I will tell you firsthand that I am definitely a perfectionist. And one of the ways I've overcome it is just by having compassion. I have thoughts that come through my head every time I'm speaking, even including in this presentation, to say, oh, I should have done this. I could have said that differently. I might have to go re-record this. There are a number of ways I can continue improving upon what I do, and those are endless. However, if I stop myself from putting myself out there because I'm constantly trying to edit and improve myself, then you're not going to get to know me or my work or the value of what I share. So it's important to have compassion for yourself, to let go. Okay, you have those thoughts of improvement, of perfecting and editing yourself. They're there. Have compassion for them. Let them go. Say, okay, maybe down the road I'll redo this and improve upon this a little bit more later. But for now, this is the best that I can do with what I have and how I'm showing up. And I'm going to trust that this information that I'm sharing and putting out there as it is good enough. And so that takes courage and that takes compassion for yourself. So have compassion for yourself and put yourself out there, because the more you do, the more people will get to know you. And once again, you will have people that don't jive with you. They might make a comment here or there that are not nice. Okay, they might troll you. Don't pay attention to that, because at the same time, you're going to have a huge number of people that will love you and respect you and value what you're putting out there. And that is the reason that you are doing this. Become your own billboard. Create a t-shirt with your business name, logo, and web address. Wear it and share it with clients, friends, family members, and colleagues to wear it as well. You can also create hats, stickers, pens, brochures, flyers, postcards. People put stickers on their cars, right? You see those billboards on cars. A t-shirt, if you go to the gym often like I do, wearing a t-shirt just with your logo and with your company's URL in the back, for example, or a hat. There are so many ways that you can become your own billboard. Handing out pens, right? If people often see you just have pens, and you'll often see that in different businesses, right? When you go to, let's say, the doctor's or dentist's office, there's a number of businesses that will have their company's name and with their web URL and so forth on many things that they hand out. So you can do this as well, a very easy way to spread the word about your business. A variety of ways to market and promote. Your website, business cards, postcards, and brochures, creating a mailing list, newsletter, writing an article, being a guest speaker, writing a pitch letter to media outlets, advertising, sponsoring an event. This could be an event in a local community. It doesn't have to be a huge major event, it could be a small event in your local community. Let's say your local community is putting on a play. Many different kind of people attend that play, and you might think, well, how are those related to my business? Let's say that you're a sleep coach. Well, you never know. Someone in that audience, and chances are, with the statistics these days, there's more than one person in that audience is experiencing sleep challenges. And they just so happen to see that you had an advertisement in there, or you're one of the sponsors of this particular production in your local community, right? So you just never know. Endorsing, maybe you believe in something wholeheartedly in your community or in a specific product and you're endorsing it. Joint ventures, collaboration, social media, meeting with local service providers and practitioners. Take advantage of your community relationships and connecting and networking with your community. Social media is great, but I have found that many businesses solely rely on social media, and then they expect their businesses to grow off the charts. If you put enough time and effort and your passion and you're consistent, yes, social media can work very well. However, when you connect with your local community on another level, that can take things much farther, much quicker. Okay. And people in your local community will have a relationship with you that's different, a bit different than online. So try that. If you have not tried that, if you've been a business that has been solely focused on advertising online, connecting online, and you feel like you've gotten stuck and stagnant, start reaching out to your local community. Doesn't matter. It could be the supermarket, the pizzeria. It could be the doctor's office, the dentist's office, the vet. Get to know the people community. Share about yourself. Get to know what challenges they're having. Share why you do what you do and your passion. Okay, put yourself out there. You will be surprised that people will pay attention, and the word will spread. And people like to support each other in their local community. Speak at a local event or parent center. Again, local community. Most importantly, put yourself out in front of your clients. Put yourself out there. The ultimate marketing tool is you, building your credibility. One of the biggest mistakes you can make as a holistic coach or consultant is to market your business without showcasing yourself. The biggest asset you have for your business is you. This is what makes you unique. Holistic coaching or consulting is a personal service. When prospective clients visit your website, they want to know who is a person or persons behind it. They need to know you, relate and connect with who you are and how you communicate before they consider buying your services. How many times have you visited a website that does not include a personal bio or story about the service provider or the company? Are you more likely to purchase services from a website that does not include a story or bio? In most cases, people won't, right? If it's a generic website that's offering coaching services, but you're not seeing a biography, you're not seeing any of the credentials, the experience, it seems a little strange, right? So most people will not reach out and open up to a service in where it's not personable and they're not learning who it is that's going to support them. So how do you showcase yourself? Use all your past experiences and work history. And it can also be outside of your coaching and consulting services. Bring attention to your specialties and your strengths. Write an ebook, start a video log, host a radio show, submit an article to a national publication, speak at a local event or gathering, pitch your story to a local news channel or collaborate with other experts. Obtain further education through additional classes, books, research, internships, or certifications. Establish strong relationships, utilizing your strengths and furthering your education, which will pave the way for the best marketing tool, which is you. How many yoga instructors are out there? Many. Sleep coaches, life coaches, health coaches, personal trainers, doctors, dentists. What sets them apart is them, their uniqueness. It's who they are, it's their voice, it's their mannerism, it's how they share what they share. So don't worry about outsmarting and outcompeting someone who is similar to what you offer. It's allowing yourself to be you and connecting with your passion on a daily basis, fueling your passion on a daily basis. So, an extra bonus that I'm going to provide you right now is an exercise to connect with yourself every day to ensure that you are committed and passionate and being of service to yourself so that you can be of service to others. What we're going to do is you're going to first set up your posture. You're going to uncross your legs, uncross your arms, feel your feet connecting with the floor beneath you. And we're going to turn the palms to face the ceiling. So the back of your hands are on your thighs. If you have your back on your chair, on the backrest, you're going to lift it up so that your shoulders are resting right on top of your hips and not behind it. So your shoulders are right on top of your hips and your head is centered right over your shoulders. Your chin is not sticking out, it's not tilted down. Just imagine an apple between your chin and your chest. So now we have an opening and a nice aligned neck with the rest of your spine. Roll your shoulders forward a little bit, roll them slightly back, and then once again, slightly forward and slightly back. And then just bring them to the center. You can move them a little bit up and down and then just release. You're going to keep your mouth closed. Unless you have a restriction in your nose, you're going to keep your mouth closed. And become aware of your body. Feel the presence of your body. Notice if you might be holding on to any tension. Maybe there's an area of your body, like your low back, maybe your shoulder, maybe even your jaw. You might feel some tension, or maybe your eyes. You might have a slight headache. And without trying to fix or change anything, just be aware of those areas. And then bring your awareness to your breath. We're going to inhale and exhale out of the nose. Again, if you have a restriction in your nose, then you can use your mouth, but otherwise just inhale and exhale from your nose. And as you inhale, feel how your breath is coming in and expanding throughout your whole body. Your body expands and opens. And then as you exhale, feel any tension, especially in the area that you are feeling tension, just slowly melt, release, and leave your body. And once again, you're going to inhale. Slow down your inhale just a little bit and feel the expansion of your breath coming in and throughout your whole body. And then as you exhale, Tension slowly releases, melting and leaving your body. Now you're going to remain connected with the presence of your body, with your breath. And then we're going to bring our palms together in front of our chest. And the intention for this is to connect the mind and the body, because often we get intellectually stuck and we're so consumed by our thoughts and the thoughts of others and all that information that we disconnect with our bodies. And so this is a reminder of the mind-body connection. And now we're going to create an intention. And that intention is personal. It's something that is meaningful to you. It could be, I intend to bring passion and clarity and commitment to the work that I do. I intend to meet each and every moment with an open curiosity to learn more about my clients and how I can best support them, and so on. So take this opportunity to connect with an intention. And then take a moment for gratitude. Gratitude for this opportunity right in front of you. This opportunity that you've had to be of service, to express yourself, to connect with others. It's gratitude, appreciation, and then compassion. Compassion for yourself, for your imperfections, for inviting the imperfections as perfections into your life, trusting that each and every moment is as it is, and it's okay, and it works, and it's what is needed. Reminding yourself that you do not need to be perfect to put yourself out there. Trusting the process and the journey. And then on your next inhalation, you're going to float your arms up overhead. Exhale, slowly float your arms by your sides. And that was a bonus to connect with yourself. As a business owner, you want to ensure you take time to refuel you, to take care of you. You are your business. Your business thrives as much as you are thriving. If you're exhausted, if you're burnt out, if you've lost your passion, your business is not going to receive the nutrition that it deserves. When you show up for yourself, when you take care of yourself, your business will receive all the nourishment that it needs to expand and grow. Don't forget that. Thank you for joining me. If you want to learn more about my offerings, you can visit parentinghealthinstitute.com. We have offer a number of certification programs. I am also going to be offering mastermind groups. And if you're interested in learning more about those, feel free to share your comments or email. And I look forward to connecting with you more. Congratulations on completing this program. And I congratulate you on your journey. Don't give up. Continue to believe in yourself. You're on this journey for a reason. So when those doubts start creeping in, it's normal. Accept that and then reconnect with your passion, with your desire. Keep moving forward. You got this. Thank you.